Welcome back to another episode of English Cooking, where I teach you English through cooking. Isn't that a nice way to learn English? Through cooking. Guys, today we are going to make a new recipe that I invented called bread and butter. Bread and butter. It's a really great recipe. It's super simple. You just need 2 ingredients. Okay, you need bread. We got our bread here. Now, do you guys like the crust? This slice is called the crust, right? Now, a loaf of bread has 2 crusts, right? This one and this one. The end pieces are called the crust. Do you like crusts? I think I prefer normal slices of bread. Okay, so this can be called a piece of bread or a slice of bread. You can choose if you want to call it a piece or a slice, okay? And the second ingredient you need is butter. Got some nice butter here. Look at that. I love butter. So it's simple, just 2 ingredients, and you need a knife. But a knife is not an ingredient. A knife is a utensil. You can call it a utensil. A utensil is just like a tool. Kind of like your kitchen things that you have, like maybe a whisk or something. You can call those utensils. Cooking utensils. A utensil is just something you use to do something, right? So, we're going to use our knife. And we're going to get a bit of butter on here. Oh, wow. I'm so excited about this, guys. Look at that. You just get a bit of butter on your knife. And then put the... Let's not use the crust. Let's use the normal piece, because I like the normal pieces better. All right, and you just put it on there. And you just start to spread it. Oh, wow. Come on. Spread. Spread. Let's get a bit more butter. Now, guys, the word bread and butter, or that phrase, bread and butter, actually has another meaning. It means your primary source of income. Okay, your main way to make money, right? So how do you make money? What is your bread and butter? Most people have a job, right? So you could say, maybe you do something on the side, like maybe you make something at home and you sell it. Like maybe you do some knitting, right? Maybe you knit a scarf, or you knit some mittens or something like that. And then maybe you sell those, but that's just kind of a side job. And you could say, but my bread and butter, like you could say my job is my bread and butter. Like my work, like maybe you work as I don't know, what's your job? Maybe you're an accountant, or maybe you are a lawyer, or maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're an Uber driver, or whatever you are. That's your bread and butter, right? That's your normal job. And maybe you do something on the side. So you could call the side thing a side gig. Gig. It just means something you do, right? My side gig is whatever. Or maybe Uber is your side gig, and maybe your main job, your bread and butter, is, I don't know. Maybe you work in a grocery store. Maybe you're a cashier. Okay, so you could say, my job is my bread and butter, and I drive Uber on the side. Okay, so that's what bread and butter means. So what is your bread and butter? What's your bread and butter? My bread and butter is YouTube, making YouTube videos. You are my bread and butter. So I want to say thank you guys so much for being my bread and butter. I love it so much, but I won't eat you I might. But I'll try not to eat you if I get hungry, okay? So guys, just keep spreading it. It's gotta get a bit more. Didn't get very much on that piece right there. Just gotta get a bit more. All right, guys. Oh, we need a little bit more on this piece here. This piece didn't get up very much. That piece didn't get any butter right there, so I just gotta put a little bit of butter on there. Whoops. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice bit of butter on there. Yes. Oh wow, this is one of my favorite recipes. Now you could just eat this plain, or you can eat it with like soup, or if you're feeling a little bit rebellious, you could even put some jam on here as well. Today I think we're just gonna eat it straight because, you know, sometimes really simple food is the best. Oh, we just need a bit more butter on that little corner piece there. You know, sometimes simple food is actually the best, right? Like sometimes, you know, if you go to a restaurant, it's like, you know, if you go to a restaurant, they give you the really fancy food on like, it's like a big plate, but it's just a really small serving. You know, a little piece of fish with some weird like sauce or something like that. It's like, it looks fancy, but it's just such a small piece of food and it's kind of a waste of money. And then you get home and you just want to eat something at home, right? Because the restaurant food didn't fill you up. So maybe, you know, you come home and you just eat a bowl of cereal or you eat some bread and some jam or something like that, right? So, you know, it's just so simple. I love simple food. Let me know, are you a simple person or are you really like hard to please? Are you high maintenance, right? For people who are very kind of hard to please, my fridge just switched on. So for people who are really everything has to be perfect, they're kind of called high maintenance, right? So let's say a woman doesn't leave her house without spending an hour doing her hair and her makeup. Everything's just perfect. She has to do everything just perfectly and then she leaves her house. You could describe a woman like that as high maintenance. Okay, are you a high maintenance person or are you just a simple guy? For me, I don't spend an hour doing my hair. I don't even spend 10 seconds doing my hair. And I'm just a simple guy, so... Ooh, we just need a little bit more butter on this piece here. Alright, guys. Yes, alright. So, guys, here it is. Look at that, bread and butter. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Doesn't that look delicious? I cannot wait. So guys, that's what bread and butter, it has two meanings, all right? It can mean this, or it can mean your job, your main way to make money. So let me know down in the comments. Found a little piece of butter there on the counter. This thing here, this part of the kitchen is called the counter, okay? It's not the table. My table is over there. I made a video of my apartment tour. If you haven't seen that, you can go watch it. I made it a few days ago. But this is called the counter. Okay, so guys, my bread and butter is you. So I want to say thank you so much for being my bread and butter. I really appreciate all the support that you guys watch my videos, all the comments, all the likes, the shares, everything. It's just great. I feel really special and I'm very honored that you watch my videos. So I just want to say a very special thank you guys so much. I love you. You know, even if you don't watch my videos, I love you. But I love you even more if you do watch my videos. So guys, one last shot. Should we do a taste test? Oh, let's do a taste test, guys. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Oh, that turned out great. That is so good. I love bread and butter. It just tastes so great. Look at that. I'll give you a first bite. I usually give you guys the first bite. Today I was a little bit selfish and greedy, so I took the first bite. I'll give you the second bite. There it is. Eat. All right, I'll eat it for you. That's so good. That is so good, guys. Let me know, are you easy to please or are you high maintenance? High maintenance or low maintenance? I'm a pretty low maintenance person. But if you are a high maintenance person, I still love you. You're great. Right? So guys, there it is. Don't forget to let me know what your bread and butter is down in the comments. And if you love bread and butter. But I mainly just wanted to teach you the other meaning of bread and butter, which is your job. Your main way to make income. Actually, it can mean, you can use it in other ways too. Like just the main thing, right? The bread and, you could say, like, let's say you have a news company or something. You could say the bread and butter of our company is, breaking news or like live news or current events or something like that. You have a company, right? Maybe you report on a lot of different stuff, but your bread and butter is one main thing that you do. Like maybe you could say, like, if I ask you, what's the bread and butter of your job? Like, let's say you tell me let's say you are I don't know, you're an entrepreneur. It means you do things, you're a business, you start businesses and stuff like that. And I could say, oh, that's awesome, you're an entrepreneur. Well, what's the bread and butter of your business? And you could say, well, the bread and butter, I do a lot of things, but the bread and butter is I sell gardening products or something, right? Like, let's say you like gardening and you sell products to maybe gardening stores or people, farmers or whatever. And you could say that's the bread and butter of my business, right? So that means just the main thing. So like if I ask you, what's your bread and butter? I'm asking you, what's your main job? What's the main way you make money? But if we're talking about a certain industry or a business or something like that, the main part of that is also the bread and butter of that, right? So a company could say, the bread and butter of our like for a let's say you have a restaurant and maybe you sell a lot of different things at your restaurant, but the main thing you sell is your hamburgers. Everybody comes for your hamburgers. Then you could say, hamburgers are our bread and butter. We sell fries, we sell milkshakes, all of that, but hamburgers are the bread and butter of our business. I mean, it's just the main part of our business. All right, so what's the bread and butter of your life, friends? What's the main thing you do in life? And what is your bread and butter? How do you make money? So guys, one more bite here. That's a nice piece there. One more bite and I'll bid you farewell. Oh, so good. Wish you could be here to enjoy it with me. I love it. Doesn't it look great? It's just so great. Guys, anyway, hope you have enough bread to eat today. And I hope you have a little bit of butter to put on it, because that makes it so much better. So guys, anyway, I'll stop rambling and I'll wish you a very great day. I think there was a big chunk of butter on that piece I just swallowed. I didn't chew it properly because I'm talking. So I'll stop talking. I'll let you get on with your day. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're staying healthy, safe, and happy. As always, I love you so much. And I will see you over in the next episode of English Cooking. Take care.